handful of parents across America are deliberately keeping their children's sex hidden and instead raising so-called babies. Why would you not tell your kids about that? You know, at some point they're going to drop trow and look down and say, wait, we look different. And you're going to be like, no, you don't. A coven of self-described witches in New York is planning a rally next week to put a hex on Justice Kavanaugh. It's a stepping stone to some pretty dark stuff. Alameda Public Schools now say that students this year will be allowed to wear basically whatever they want. Why shouldn't girls be allowed to come to school topless? Topless okay, sombrero not okay. A high school senior in Utah was subject to public shaming, a lot of it from across the country, because of the dress that she wore to prom. Chinese people are wearing neckties, which is a Western invention. Are they committing cultural appropriation by doing that? People use chopsticks. They eat Chinese food. Are all of those out of bounds now too? It's called the Cry Closet, and it exists for stressed out students who can step into it for up to 10 minutes of crying to help cope with the tests. Does this suggest something maybe about the fragility of their mental health? I mean, if you're so stressed about taking some dumb test at some dumb school, doesn't that mean that you're kind of on the edge of a breakdown? One high school in New Jersey, girls once had to try out for the cheerleading team, but one mother complained after her daughter didn't make it, so school officials ordered the team to accept everyone without tryouts. Why don't we adopt these same inclusive standards at Harvard and Yale and Princeton? I mean, why are we keeping people out because they can't read or have low SAT scores? Doesn't that hurt their self-esteem? Self-described sex educator Deanne Carlson said that parents should ask babies for their consent before changing their diapers. A little role-playing, if we could. You be the baby, I be the parent. How do you express your consent or lack of consent for that? Purdue University published a guide urging students to avoid the words mailman and mankind and any other man-based word because they are sexist. You're lecturing us about sexism while you're sitting right now in Manhattan. 30-year-old Michael Rotondo lived in his parents' basement for 8 years rent-free. His parents kept asking him to leave. They asked 5 times. Once you're born, you have a moral and I think legal right to sponge off your parents forever. Professors at Britain's Bath University recently told by the school's diversity network, whatever that is, to avoid using the phrase, as you know. You're not really ready for college if that undoes you, are you? Do you personally really want to live in a world where college students are empowered to talk a lot? The University of Padova in Italy finds that when exposed to fictional dating profiles, women are substantially more attracted to men who enjoy eating meat. A man orders that at dinner, and he doesn't go up at all in your estimation. The German Defense Ministry has unveiled a brand new uniform, a maternity uniform to be worn by pregnant troops. This is a pro-woman position, supposedly. How is that exactly? We care about you. We love you. We want to protect you. Go die. At UC Davis, the LGBTQIA Resource Center has produced an online guide instructing students in the use of 8 different gender-neutral pronouns. If recent history is any precedent, yes, we're laughing about this now. It'll be mandatory tomorrow. One town in Rhode Island, which has solved all of its other problems, has already banned balloon sales. The things the left wants to ban are also, maybe not coincidentally, the things that bring ordinary people joy. This is also insane. I'm not sure what to say. I should probably stop talking.